Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. There's an XRP chart analyst out there stating that 2020, yes, this new calendar year, will be the most bullish in crypto history. He shares a couple charts and he believes that XRP price, a single XRP, will be worth anywhere from $12 to $20. Yes, $12 to $20 this calendar year, and that in 2021 may reach as high as $38. So I'll be sharing with you the specifics on that. But I've got a number of different chart analysts sharing opinion with you in this video. I've also got this piece from AMB Crypto titled "Cryptocurrency's Boom and Bust Bubble is Now Over," says Chainalysis, and the article is much more interesting than the headline might have you believe. And so I wanted to share that with you as well, because this video is going to be all about price. Anybody that's listened to me for more than a little while knows that I do not make price predictions, but I think this type of content's fun. So what I do is I put together videos that's just basically a compilation of opinions from a bunch of different chart analysts out there that cover Bitcoin and XRP, because of course this is an XRP-centric, XRP-focused YouTube channel here, because I'm only going to put videos out that I'm actually interested in, and XRP just happens to be what I'm interested in, because it's actually getting used. How about that? So anyway, that's what's being done here, but I want to be clear that I'm not suggesting that you buy or sell. I don't know where the price is actually going. I'm no different than you. I'm just a member of the XRP community. The only difference being perhaps that I happen to have a YouTube channel. But other than that, I'm just like you, so don't buy or sell because of me. Don't do it. But before I go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button, and if you are a fan of Ripple and XRP, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. We have a killer time here every day. So the crypto asset class now at 187 billion as I record this. Bitcoin's at 7,178, and XRP's at 19.2 cents. So pretty far off from that $12 to $20 mark, but things do happen fast in crypto. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the first piece here. This is from Cointelegraph, written by Rakesh Upadhyay, and it's just a price analysis of a bunch of different cryptocurrencies. I'm going to go ahead and jump straight on down to XRP, though. Here we go. So here's what this particular chart analyst has to say about XRP/USD. Both the bulls and the bears are playing it safe. Hence, XRP has extended its stay inside the 18.3 cent to 20.041 cent range. The 20-day EMA is flattening out, and the RSI has been gradually moving up. This suggests that the selling pressure is reducing. A breakout of the range will suggest that bulls have the upper hand. Above the range, a move to 23.26 cents is possible, though the downsloping 50-day SMA might act as resistance. We expect it to be crossed. Therefore, we retain the buy suggestion given our previous analysis. Our bullish view will be invalidated if the bears sink the XRP/USD pair below 18.3 cents. Such a move will drag the price down to 17.468 cents. And of course, that's just their closest estimate to where they think this would be heading, should that happen. But they can see a path forward in the immediate future, jumping up to 23.26 cents. Now, here's another piece. Again, cryptocurrency's boom and bust bubble is now over. Chainalysis, and this is written by Akash Athawasya. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm doing my best here, damn it. Give me a break. For many, the cryptocurrency market is divided into two phases: pre-2017 and post-2017. This, of course, refers to the December 2017 bull run, which saw Bitcoin and the rest of the market surge to unprecedented highs, with the King coin inching close to $20,000 a pop. The bull run saw a massive influx of retail investors. However, the winter of 2018 saw most of them wiped out. The rapid rise to $20,000 and drop to $3,000 a year later caused many to term the market a, quote, bubble. But with a steady 2019, those accusations can be put to rest. And I agree with that. So it's my position, not everybody agrees, but to me it seems pretty undeniable that what we experienced in late 2017, undeniably a bubble. But today's prices, no, not a bubble. That's my opinion anyway. More than just the price movement, on-chain data has once again shown why the boom and bust cycle of cryptocurrencies, not just Bitcoin, can be laid to rest, according to Philip Gradwell, chief economist at Chainalysis. In an exclusive interview with AMB Crypto, Gladwell highlighted the total value transferred on-chain as a core key indicator to make the aforementioned conclusion. When analyzing this indicator, and this is important here, so when analyzing this indicator, he stated that cryptocurrencies are growing again, which is resulting in the playing out of bubbles that have been associated with the cryptocurrency community. Chainalysis, in order to better understand the actual value moving on-chain and between market participants, removed value transfers within a service. And then they have a chart associated on the screen here. Breaking the analysis into two parts, he stated that in February 2019, the dollar value sent on-chain reached its lowest point since before the 2017 bull run. And this is important here. At the time, it should be noted that Bitcoin was teetering at just $3,500, with exchange volume nearing monthly lows due to the slumping volatility. With the price picking up at the close of March, the dollar value sent on-chain nearly tripled to $100 billion per month, which wasn't seen since March of 2018. This on-chain increase followed Bitcoin's massive price breakout in April, which continued through the quarter. And that's why it's important. So check this out. In terms of the sheer number of transfers, the metric has increased by 35% in the past 6 months. And here's a quote. The number of transfers has increased from 17 million per month in February of 2019 to 23 million in November of 2019. This suggests that cryptocurrencies are growing again, and that the boom and bust cycle starting in 2017 has truly played itself out. So that would indicate more or less, of course, that we'd be at the bottom the cycle, the market cycle, if accurate. And so that's the indication. He's not the only individual here that is thinking along these lines. And let me share with you some other opinions from chart analysts. This is from Josh Rager. It's quite a massive following. I think he has here. I'll even check as I'm recording this. I think he's got over 61,300 followers on Twitter. He's cited in crypto media all the time. So here's what he wrote. And this was actually, just to be clear, by the way, this was yesterday. We were just, less than 12 hours remaining in the calendar year of 2019. But fascinating. Check out what he wrote. Bitcoin, 1 year chart over the past decade. Based on the BLX chart, Bitcoin will likely end the year between a 90% to 95% gain for the year of 2019. Not a bad year, especially compared to 2018. One heck of a decade for Bitcoin, but check this out, with a gain of over 72 million % since 2010. And here's the chart right there, 72,831,097% gain over the decade. And that's estimated, but that's as precise as they're going to be able to get that there. So I thought it was worth citing. And so obviously that percentage gain is not what we're going to see over the next decade, but it doesn't mean there won't be a hell of a lot of opportunity. I still, and again, not financial advice, no financial background here, want to be really crystal clear, and I don't want to pretend to be someone I'm not, something I'm not. But I would be, if I had to guess, I suspect the crypto asset class will outperform the S&P 500 this decade. If I just had to guess. All right, here's a tweet from Wooston. Bitcoin/USD, hey. First chart. The larger structure is bearish, but it doesn't mean it will break. Probabilities. Second, the bulls are fighting the way back into a tightening pattern. The pivot, it's not valid yet. But third chart. Stronger sell pressure compared to buyers' pressure. And this is the third one. I'll just pull it up on the screen right now. And so there you go. Here's another opinion. This is kind of the money one for this video, I'd say. Well, there's a couple tweets. There's actually 4 tweets I want to cover from this particular chart analyst named Leb Crypto. And he writes, prediction tweet. 2020 will be the most bullish year yet in crypto history. Gains seen between fourth quarter 2019 and fourth quarter 2020 will be unprecedented, at least for almost all digital assets in the top 100 rank by market cap. 2017 all-time highs will be dwarfed. tweet validity, check back in December 2020. Somebody needs to set up a remind me tweet on this so that we actually catch this, because that'll be, I like it when people are willing to put timelines with specific price ranges. Hey, props to them. I don't have the guts to do it because I'd be too afraid I'm wrong. And also I don't know what I'm doing in terms of chart analysis. Happy to look into fundamentals. That's what I really enjoy, because I'm not a trader. I just want to like buy if I believe in something and then hold it for however long is necessary for it to be worth more. And so that's what I'm all about. But this chart analyst stuff, I find it interesting, but not enough to ever want to learn how to get into it. So take a look at this. Now he gets into the specific prediction here. Pretty specific, I'd say. Extended price prediction based on technical and fundamental analysis of XRP. So for the calendar year 2020, it's on your screen right now, but if you're driving, don't worry, I'm just going to read it to you here. XRP to reach anywhere from $12 to $20 this calendar year, 2020. XRP to reach anywhere from $20 to $38 by 2021. And then he says bear market by 2022 through 2023. Then he writes, a triple-digit XRP would probably be seen in the next cycle, so not before 2025, in my opinion. And so again, this is just one man's opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. It's even though it's not my prediction, I want to be extra clear. Like, this is one man's opinion, okay? It's just a human out there saying, here's where I think it's going, here's what I believe. And it's admirable that they're willing to like actually, put themselves out there and attach a timeline and a price, because again, I'm not willing to do it, but just don't get all excited and buy and sell just because of this. Just do your own research, get your own financial advice, but that's not what this video is for, just to be clear. I just find this topic really fascinating and fun to talk about. Now, here's a couple more tweets from him, though. Then he writes, of Fibonacci channels and mid to long-term targets. So for those of you that know a little bit about charts, I just pulled it up the screen for the heck of it. You can see at this point, this was the major run-up where I'm circling, and it's been trending downward ever since, but he sees, obviously, he believes that ultimately we're kind of at the bottom of all this, and it's going to be heading upward rather soon. Next, here's another tweet from him. He writes, my favorite digital asset to chart, XRP. And he's got this chart. And the first section where I'm circling right here, which he had highlighted, shows the first kind of notable run-up for the XRP price in 2015, which kind of leveled off. And it looks like he's just making a comparison of that versus what has occurred really from, say, it looks like the beginning of 2019, pretty much through the end of the year right here, or pretty close to it, and he still seems to believe that this is going to bounce off of the this line right here and just ultimately rocket upwards. So there you go. All right, and last for this video from Enigma Machine, who is a chart analyst in the XRP community. He just wrote this, and I thought I'd share it right at the end here. Now for my insane XRP price prediction, 20.42 cents by end of next week. So there you go. Something a little bit closer to Earth right there. That's not moon territory right there. But I thought I'd give you just all sorts of different opinions from chart analysts in the video. But I would love to hear what you think below. Is this realistic? Is this wacky? Any of the opinions in here. Love to hear from you. What do you think is even possible? Even if you don't want to attach a timeline, I'm curious, what do you think is possible in terms of price action for XRP, even if you don't want to put a timestamp on it? Because I'll tell you, for me, like, I don't make predictions. I'm not going to put a timestamp on it, but I do firmly believe that there's going to be some cryptocurrencies that are going to have market caps in the trillions, and it's possible, if there's continued real-world adoption, that perhaps XRP would be one of those. That wouldn't surprise me, but I always reserve the right to change my opinion if things start to go south. But look, I am Mr. XRP Bull. If everything does start to go south, I'm going to be transparent with you. But right now, since my investment thesis is utility matters and will win the day, I'm happy to see that despite price action, XRP is actually being adopted, and the price will catch up to the real-world value over time. That's my investment thesis, not financial advisor, of course. But anyway, that's it for this video. I'm not a financial advisor. Did I mention that? Do not buy or sell anything, because if anything I say or write, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!